You were there for me. That's true. And I was a mess. That's also true. But be honest about the real reason you were there for me. I was good material. That's why you stuck around and fought for me and loved me. Because it was a good story, a world of emotions you weren't used to seeing so fucking close. And because I was 20 and young and I'd never been loved the way that you loved me or thought that you loved me. And because I didn't realize what I was to you. A movie that you could continue watching as long as you stuck around with me. But tonight, sitting in that theater, I watched the entire thing play out before me. So don't you dare stand there and act like it was a selfless act when it's literally the basis of your entire fucking art. It's the real reason why these people are calling you brave and fearless and brilliant. You're a fraud. And that's the real reason you didn't thank me tonight. And you know it. Tell us, Malcom. How were you able to give voice to the character of Imani? How were you able to channel the voice of a young woman so well, so authentically? Well, that's a good question. I guess you could say I stole it. Ripped it off. Not a literal theft, but a spiritual fucking one. You've got nothing new to say. All you can do is mimic, be a parrot, a goddamn cockatoo. And God forbid, Malcom, that you're ever alone and you have to think of another original idea, another original story. What are you going to do? What are you going to write? This? Yourself? I don't think so. Because you don't have the balls, the gravitas, the fucking introspection to look at yourself and your flaws and your shortcomings, or the fact that you may never be the next Barry Jenkins or Spike Lee. Because those motherfuckers had something real to say, had something true to themselves and to their experiences. And you say your film is about shame and guilt. Whose shame, Malcom? Whose guilt? What the fuck do you know about shame and guilt? What the fuck do you know about shame and guilt? You've got 2 parents, no bad habits aside being a prick, and a college degree. Your dad's a professor, your mother's a therapist, your sister works for a fucking think tank in DC. But out here, on these streets, these smiling ass rich niggas think that you know what it's like to fucking scrap. Give me a fucking break, Malcom. You're more privileged than the white girl who works at the LA Times who thinks she's doing a public service by lifting your mediocre ass voice.